Welcome to my channel, Sage of Aqua. We're just picking up where I left off on Good Friday, where I started to do a reading and I got the Emperor, and also, if I can remember rightly, Soul Retrieval. So I've got a confirmation on some kind of soul journey. So we're just going to keep going with that because I got completely rained off and I pretty much had to cancel. And that in itself is a message that we are not always in control. And the Tower moment on the bottom of the deck with the Ten of Wands is the Tower moment is about something coming in and shaking things up and just being a little bit difficult for a while. And the Ten of Wands means it's become a burden. So, the tower just fell on the floor, so that's ultimately important. So that's on the gravity door. And I've also got judgement, which has been coming out. So that's really about reckoning. So it being Good Friday, we can tune into the biblical story of Jesus of Nazareth. And he was crucified on Good Friday, promoting peace. Love thy neighbour, and some basic philosophies, Christ consciousness, and possibly even, and when I said Christ consciousness, my crystal just fell over. Alright, so we are possibly looking at Christ consciousness here. So I've sort of started the reading again, but there is definitely some common theme going on. It's taken me a while to find it. So on the bottom I've just got the World, which is a completion card, so something's coming to an end. I've also got Ten of Swords in the awareness, which is about letting go of something, and hopefully it's about letting go of this burden that came in on the sort of about a week ago. The Tower moment, if you are a regular subscriber to my channel, you may have seen my storm reading, which was about the Tower moment. So that's now on the gravity door. Let's pass through. But you have some awareness that something needs to end. Confirmation here, something needs to end. In the current energy, we've got the Devil, so that's really about being chained to something that isn't healthy, bad habits, bad people. I think the narcissist came up. I think the first storm reading had the narcissist, so it's still here, still hanging around 2 weeks later. So in your subconscious you've got your Magician. Well, you know, that just keeps coming up over and over again, so I think that goes without saying that there is definitely something here that can be utilised in generating some abundance. White Raven that came in on my last reading. It was about intention, and I've got some clarification on that come through on intention. I really feel that, you know, with this magic sort of energy coming in, you need to clarify your intent, and with the Ace of Swords, it was Ace of Challenges, the ally came in with his arrow, so here it is just backing that up. Do not lose sight of your original intention. Check inside your heart to see if the path you are travelling fits with your original hopes and aspirations. If not, take action, take control and steer your life back on course. And that came out with free will. So it's asking you to ask a question. Ask a question now. And it says here that the answer to your question is a no. Yet remember that you have free will. You are free to make your own decisions. Just remember that you need to take responsibility for any choice you make, and meditate on and see what your heart says. So I'm going to have a look at the soul journey, which came out with the Emperor. So the Emperor I've lost track of. But I got a pretty good clear message that the judgment that's on the gravity door is really about looking at yourself constructively, and I think it's really worth trying to work out what your intentions are. It says quite clearly here. So what else have I got? So I've got the Justice in position 4, so that's stable, so it really is about coming into balance. So this Tower moment is really to shake things up so that you can have more balance in your life. And ultimately, the Ten of Pentacles, which is everything you ever dreamed of. So I think that's Great Mystery's plan, is bringing in this Tower moment and encouraging you to release the burdens. I don't know if it's a person, I don't know whether or not this troll is a person, but if it is, then it's time to walk away. Or if it's just a shithouse job and you really hate it, it's time to walk away. Or if it's someone just using you, it really is time to say goodbye. So it says quite clearly here, release what is troubling you, but the energy here says that if you do, you will get balance. So I've got a clarification on the number 4. The number 4 is coming through, and here I have double confirmation on beauty. So to follow on from the Grace card, which I have the Swans, which are still hanging around. So walking in grace is, Great Spirit is asking you to walk in grace, and just to try and veer away from this Eight of Swords energy, which has been caused a lot of turbulence recently. So I've got a clarification on number 4, Morning Dew Girl. It says here, face your fears. It's your awareness. You need to become aware, and in your awareness you've got the Ten of Swords. So be aware that something needs to be released. So the woman on this card collects fat rain droplets into a basket of leaves. Funny that leaves come up again. This has got leaves on it as well. She is called Morning Dew Girl, and she symbolises the receiving and absorption of all worries and fears. She invites us to start sharing our own feelings and worries. We collect them and deal with them instead of hiding them deep inside. She stands resolute and strong, ready to face her fears. While fear can be as powerful as a river, once confronted, it may turn out to be as small as a drop of dew. Okay, so that's an overall clarification of what we're looking at here. So we pulled out the Gatherer on Good Friday before I got washed out. So the Gatherer goes out and harvests all her resources. So while you're clearing out all the things that are no longer use to you, this is an opportunity to become grounded and look in your immediate environment and see what can be harnessed and harvested. So that's kind of like the Empress. That is Empress energy. So the one that we really need to look at here is Soul Journey. And also I had the Emperor pop out as well. So Emperor and Empress, they are divine counterparts, and I've got some other energy on the board which carries on from the 4 of Spells that I've been looking at. So that's a celebration energy, so that's actually divine counterparts. So I'll do a separate reading on that, because it keeps popping out even though I say I don't do it. Great Spirit has asked me to have another look at it for all those that are struggling on a twin flame journey. So we'll have a look at that a bit later. So at the moment we just want to tune into the Eight of Swords, because this is what's causing all the trouble. This is what's causing all this devil energy. So the Eight of is a card of restriction. It can signify a setback and more generally a way of thinking. Okay, so we've got the Judgment on the gravity door, so it could be about the way that you're thinking about things, and that would also tune into the intent It's really important to clarify your intent. The effect is feeling blocked, but it is possible to think your way out of this and give yourself permission to see what has held you back. Admit your mistakes and then take a new approach. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that it's an opportunity to clear things out and just try and tune into your resources, but also just try and see things in a more positive way. So in love relationships, the card will show that one partner is unavailable. Alright, well, we'll look at that in a minute, because that's we'll just have a look at the soul journey, and then I think we'll finish up because it's going into the twin flame energy again. Okay, so we're going to have a look at the night sky soul journey, because I feel that this is really the clarification of what's on the table. So the night sky reminds you of your own soul's journey, connecting you with past lives, the cosmos, or even the possibility of intergalactic beings or the star people. It has been used as a form of record keeping since the ancient times. Our ancestors familiarized themselves with the constellations, the planets, the asteroids, and the comets. They use this knowledge to plan journeys to better understand the weather and to navigate when journeying. The night sky represents your own life map. It reflects your journey in this life. Like the sky, it has a vast and unfathomable in its entirety. The night sky reminds you that you must understand that you're only one tiny part of a whole universe that spans beyond what you can see or what you ever wish to understand. So when you draw this night sky card, it is urging you to take the time to gaze into the sky above you. Become aware of the constellations and you can see from your home, and maybe study the legends surrounding them. So this is really about broadening your perspective, and that will bring you some clarification and help you to release all that no longer serves you, and start working on that intention. So you could even make a list of 5 things that you really intend to do with your life and your energy. Ally has come up in previous readings, so this is really clarification of that white raven that came in, and just say, clarify your intent, and don't lose sight of your original intention. Look inside your heart and see if the path that you're on actually fits with your original hopes and aspirations. Okay, so that's all I have time for. I'll be leading on with the twin flame check-in for anyone that's feels that they're on the twin flame journey. So until my next video,